Hey there, YouTubes. Cody here with Underground Metal Detecting. My buddy Luke invited me out to check out this area, which is surrounded by two houses from the late 1800s. You have one right over there, another right over there. This was a old series of baseball diamonds. Everything out that way is now a golf course. We are looking for old coins, old treasure, whatever we can manage to find out here, since there have not been any other houses built and really not much changes to the elevation of this land. So we're hoping to find something old. Stay tuned, see what we can find out here. First find of the day. She was a jumpy signal, like a 21 to 24, so I was expecting possible modern aluminum, but this looks like an old iron, I believe it's just the top of a bolt. Next one, coming up about a 34. Not sure what that is. It's obviously like a step piece, kind of looks like a Tetris or something. Possibly had a threaded screw going through it, so I'm sure it's part of some type of construction. No idea on the age of something like that. I guess you can be completely wrong as well. That 13 ended up being what looks like the remnants of a beer can, aluminum for sure. So more for the junk pile. All right, another 34. Looks like a part of a chain. Nothing too fancy, but looks like it's been there a while. Also in that same hole with the fishing weight, I can't tell if that is a chunk of iron. Well, no, not magnetic, but she definitely rings up. I'll have to get that cleaned up, see what we got there. Don't expect to find one of these in the middle of a field, nowhere near water, but I'm pretty sure that is a lead fishing weight. Next 30-something signal, unknown, green, and I don't know if that's white or silver. Looks like it was part of a band to something. I don't know, like part of a bucket. More for the junk pile. I was hunting around in this plug for a while, but I always like when I find that. This is obviously a memorial penny. A little too funky to see the year, but when you dig them out, where they were stuck in there for a long time, you have this, imprint, same shape. You can even see all the columns on the Lincoln Memorial just in the dirt part of it. Hopefully that's showing up decent enough on the camera for you guys. But I always find that really interesting how that transfers over. Next old coin, I always love finding these. This looks like a 1944. Can't tell if there's a mint mark yet, but it's a Wheat Penny. All that work here at a loud 1011 is just going to be the tail end of a beaver tail ring pull. Had an 18 signal that was screaming at me, but I believe this is probably going to be the metal part of an old light bulb. It doesn't look like it's about the size for a hose, but I actually think that's, the metal base to an old light bulb. This guy was jumping around 34 to 37. But that's officially my first silver quarter, 1964. And for being in the ground for however long it was, look how much nicer the silver ones look after you dig them up. Didn't have to go far for the next one. A little hard to read, but I think that is 1955. Another Wheat Penny. And that makes number 3 for the day. Not sure if that can be seen, but that's definitely 1930. So she's another wheat penny. More for the pile. We're definitely on the wheats. 1958 makes number 4 for the day, and everything is within about a 20-foot diameter here. So we're going to stick to this spot. Had a 19 here, hoping for more wheat pennies. But what I found was the king of all pull tabs, surely from an ancient, extinct civilization. There's no reason a pull tab needs to be that big. Another interesting target. She was showing me about a 22. It's non-metallic, some type of metal tube. Who knows what that was from? Another penny, 70s, so she is copper. It's getting a 12 here, but screaming loud. That one turns out to be a nickel. They're normally a solid 13. That looks like a 76 or a 78. It's getting a 25 here. That's going to be a memorial penny, but I can't see the year. Definite copper though, so she's 82 or older. Expected a quarter out of this hole and got what's probably a broken bracket to something. You can never have too many broken brackets to something. Thought I had a penny signal, but instead I get this green, I'm assuming it used to be a circle. No clue what it was, but it's not magnetic, and the penny signal tells me it's probably copper. Straight away from the field we were at here, a little bit behind the property that was to the left, and we have a 1973 copper penny. Thought I had a quarter signal, but instead I got Clorox, America's favorite. Never seen one of those before. This appears to be the type of knob or valve that you would have on something water related, you know, like to turn on your faucet. So this should clean up pretty nice. Looks pretty old. We'll see what we got with that one later. This rang up on solid 19. No clue what it is, but it says Made in USA, Quickie Manufacturing Corporation. And it's magnetic, so it's something. As part of a balanced diet, you should always have what seems like 2 pounds of lead. Either this will be delicious, not good for me lead, or maybe even worse for me, plutonium. All right, this will be the wrap up. We have our assortment of whatever these things are. Luke and I were both finding them, probably part of bleachers or something that was deconstructed out there. I got 4 wheat pennies, 6 memorials, can't tell the years on the nickels or the dimes, but my first silver quarter, 1964, random other interesting pieces that I'll try to clean up. Your usual junk, so much junk, cat food, people's utilities got cut off. I think there's a bunch of scrap copper. And then Luke also got silver. He's got a memorial, Mercury Dime, a Silver Roosevelt, and what do we call these? A walking or standing Liberty?
Walking Liberty, I believe, $50.
Walking Liberty half. Beautiful old coins. And of course your assortment of most likely modern, but you never know till you get them all cleaned up. A couple other things, and the usual junk. At this point, everyone can see everything here, but I'm trying something new on YouTube, so I just need this to sit for about 20 seconds because I'm adding these, I don't know what you call them. They're like end cards or something. So you should have a video on the upper left, a video on the bottom left, and then the little circle you can click and you can subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed, thank you for that. If not, I would appreciate you doing that for me. It really helps support the channel. See you next time.